So now I kind of wandered away from the crowds a little bit. And I basically just have this whole neighborhood to myself, which is kind of crazy to say, but that's just how big this place is. This is a great example because you can see it as I walk by them, as the roads having the sidewalks and the actual roads themselves. The interesting thing, what I got to look into a little bit more, is these. Ooh, this is really cool, actually. I mean, this is just what Pompeii is. It's just you stumbling around into everything, into a city. It's just, you just walk around and you just find stuff about the city, and you really do get a totally new view of it, of Rome. So this is kind of interesting right here. It's because basically there are these three little block things in the middle of the road, and they kind of keep donkeys and carts out, but they're also, if you need to cross the road, you just step right over it, which is handy if you're a Roman and it happens to be raining and you're wearing sandals. It's all these kinds of little innovations, especially that right there, if you can see it. That's running water in the city of Rome. That's plumbing. That's plumbing. Literally, they had plumbing. You know, if you think about that for a second, they had tin plumbing throughout all Rome. Not even like posh people. Just everyone had plumbing in their house, like running water everywhere. That's pretty big. I mean, I don't even think there are places in the world today that have running water in every single home. Again, I have no idea where I just walked into, but clearly it's of importance. I wonder... Can I... No? Whatever. Oh, it's incredible here. And it's a beautiful city, too. Another thing you run into a lot is just frescoes, which are just paintings on the wall. There's a little bit there, but we'll find a better one for you. They're just everywhere, you know, because it really does feel like a city that people lived in. And it just goes on and on. Another cool little innovation they had is that they had some marble stones in the streets. So if you were walking around at night, the moonlight would actually come down and reflect onto the streets, and you could see where you're going, which is absolutely genius of them. I think you can see one of the marble stones right down there. Actually, why don't we? I'll show you when we get to it, but I wanted to check this out too. Because again, I just have no idea. I think this is another little food market, snack store, fast food joint that of course they had in Rome, because Rome had everything. You just walk into it and it's like, you really do feel like you're in your city. And to put this in comparison, I would say this is, from what I've walked today, this has got to be like 4 or 5 times the size of the Roman Forum. I mean, this is, I can't stress enough, it's a legitimate city. There are neighborhoods, there's a square, there's markets, there's everything. You know, there's poor parts of town, there's more upscale parts of town, there's bigger houses. And the crazy thing is that everybody seemed to have, like, at least some sort of decent residence. You know, it's not like anybody was living in little shanty towns or nothing like that. You know, everyone seemed to have at least a brick house. You know, at least everyone that lived in the city, which is kind of crazy because it just shows you how good and how much they built, you know. You didn't even have to be rich to have a good place over your head and live in a nice town. I mean, to think about this place before 79 AD is just, it's incredible. And you're just stumbling through it. I mean, this site truly is amazing. Oh, from here, I think we can actually get a little bit of a view of Mount Vesuvius in the distance. Yeah, there it is. I mean, if you take a look, like, yeah, it's kind of hard to see here, but that mountain is just cracked open. You can see how it, probably would have been more like that, and now it's just like the bottom of an eggshell. I mean, that must have been insane. You're just sitting here getting lunch, right? Having some pizza, getting some za, having a slice, dude, and all of a sudden you see the mountain that you love so much just crack open. Bunch of stuff flying out of it. You have no idea what that is. Who would? That's madness. What do? Like,